Wow. If I could clone each of you in this room and replicate this feeling, I don't think we'd have any problems left in this world. And the heartfelt feeling I have right now after hearing the other speakers, seeing the teens who obviously have such wonderful relationships with one another that they've fostered from being involved, and seeing the video and the genuine happiness that the children with special needs have is absolutely something that you should feel very proud of. And I just wish that we could broadcast that across the world to solve all of the problems in the world. As a representative of the broader Jewish community, I, like many of the other speakers tonight, wish to express my sincere gratitude to Ezzy, Nechama, the other staff, and all of you parents for allowing your children to do this mitzvah, for driving them, schlepping them over the years, and allowing them to spend the time on this. And I also want to express my pride at the children and families who participate in the Friendship Circle. However, I'd like to address the bulk of my remarks to the amazing group of teenage volunteers and your families for your dedication to the program. There are certain needs in the community that can be met by dollars. There are certain needs in the community that can be met by starting large-scale programs. But for the particular issues faced by children with special needs, there is no substitute for the time, effort, and personal one-on-one engagement that you, the volunteers, provide to them. As tonight's other speakers attest, the impact of your time over your high school years will bear fruits many years into the future. The friendship that you have provided will have ripple effects for many years to come. You, the teen volunteers, the children, and the families know that this effect can't be created in a few hours of feel-good volunteerism. The kind of profound difference that you have been making requires the consistent dedication of months, and in your cases, years. Even more important than time, for Friendship Circle to be a success, you, the teenage mentors, have to give of yourselves, which is very, very difficult to do. Pick up any mainstream media article about today's teenagers, and you'll get the impression that the teen years are the selfish years, where teenagers are completely consumed by how they look, whether they are popular, how many friends they have, how many simultaneous IM chats they can have, whether they have the best Facebook or MySpace pages, or whether you'll get into the best college. How remarkable it is then that we have a group of teenagers who are able to come so completely outside of yourselves and relate to someone whose concerns are so very different from your own. How remarkable it is that instead of worrying about how many friends you have, you are focusing on making sure that someone else has at least one friend. How remarkable it is that these mentors, you the volunteers, can leave behind the cacophony, I'm sure that was an SAT word, of texting, IMing, and chatting to find a way to communicate on the most basic level with someone whose world is often profoundly silent. Beyond the direct impact on the lives of the children, I am also thrilled by the impact of the Friendship Circle is having on the community at large. In meetings at the Federation and the various agencies that we support, we are constantly worrying about how we can develop the next generation of leaders. I have no doubt that in a place like Silicon Valley, we will develop people with good organizational skills, good entrepreneurship skills, good financial skills. But frankly, more important than this is our ability to find leaders like yourselves who have the ability to truly empathize, to come out of yourselves and feel deeply for the needs and concerns of others. From speaking to the parents of the children and the children themselves, it's clear that one of the most incredible achievements of this program is that in the process of helping a child with disabilities experience a wider world, you, the teenagers, achieve exactly the same thing for yourselves. And having learned this vital lesson at such a young age, you will be able to go on to become the true leaders that our community needs and relies upon and will rely upon for future generations. So to all of you, kol hakavod, thank you so very much.